Dr. Bob, I think a lot of people are anywhere from slightly overweight to obese in this country. Just talk about how much of a detriment that is to our health, even if we're 5, 10 pounds over what we should be.
You know, that's probably one of the biggest questions that people have and they ponder. What I have in my hand right now is literally 5 pounds of fat. For every pound that you're overweight, it adds 200 miles of extra blood vessels to your body. That's staggering. We're looking at 1,000 miles of extra blood vessels. That means your heart has to push blood through this, and that's one of the reasons our hearts tend to wear out. Several years ago, I made the decision, especially when you hit 60 years old, that it's time to step back and look where your body is going. So when I turned 50 years old, if I did not pass my BMI, so my body mass index, I was going to have to pay extra on my health insurance. Well, I passed my BMI. When I turned 55 years old, they were going to raise our insurance again. Why? Because I turned 55 years old. If I didn't pass my HA1C, HA1C is the amount of glucose on a red blood cell. And it's probably one of the better ways to tell somebody if they have some blood sugar distress. Well, my wife and I both passed that. And so between those two tests, when we turned 60 years old, it was still, we have to pass the HA1C. I don't think they figured out a test for people above 60. But we save $8,000 a year on our health insurance because we're healthy, and weight has a lot to do with it. BMI, HA1C. So I stepped back and I thought, okay, as you get older, your body burns different. If my body composition is different, I have muscle tone, but not as much as maybe I had 5 or even 10 years ago. So it transitions, and your body needs muscles to burn that extra glucose molecule. So I was eating too many almonds and too many walnuts and cashews and all the quote-unquote Dr. Bob approved food, and I put on weight. And so I made the decision, I became very calorie conscious. So if you even go back and look at some of the prior videos that we have done in the past, I was heavier than what I am now. I made the decision to cut back on calories. I became calorie conscious. All I'm going to ask for everybody watching this right now is be aware of how many calories are in a serving. And it can add up really quick. And if you're not exercising, it adds up really quick. But a walking flat mile is 100 calories. You know, so a cookie is 150 calories. So you start looking at it that way. You don't want to become neurotic about it, but there's a lot to that. We consume too much sugar. This is the issue. Sugar is everywhere. So sugar is added to food, but sugar puts on calories. But the real issue with sugar is that if you eat something sweet in the morning, your blood sugar goes up, and then it goes down. All day long, you're craving. I'd rather have you have a slice of avocado for breakfast. You say it's fat. You don't understand. Putting avocado in your body is like putting a log on the fire. Putting some sugar cubes in your body is like putting paper on a fire, and all day long, you're eating and you're eating and you're eating and you're eating. So my wife and I each have at least a half to a fourth of an avocado every day on our salad. So our blood sugar stays the same all day long. I avoided items like almonds because I love salted roasted almonds. But if you ever look how many calories are in salted roasted almonds, there's a lot. This happens to be the extender on a seat belt or for an airplane or for an amusement park. We have an issue today because of weight in America. Women should not have waistlines greater than 35 inches. Men should not have a waistline greater than 40 inches because that increases demand placed on your heart. When you have extra tissue in the front of your body, that's making estrogen. That means increased chance for cancer. When you have this extra tissue, your blood sugar goes up, diabetes. So we can go on and on and on the number of conditions and challenges that are just due to obesity alone. It's quite an epidemic.